metrics, shaping every body.
This is Dave Palumbo with RxMuscle.com in the Iron Asylum with Loutfi Ajaoun. We are here 1 week out from the 2010 IFBB North America. We're going to do a little back and chest training here at Powerflex Gym in Montreal, Canada. Welcome, Loutfi.
Thank you very much, Dave. By the way, this is 2 weeks before the North America.
Okay, well, I'm assuming you're French-Canadian because you have a very, very French-sounding name and a very French accent.
Exactly. I'm coming from France, so I'm here in Canada since 2 years now. My name is Loutfi Ajaoun, 34 years old, training since 14 years now. And recently I've done 2 shows. So I've done the Quebec Provincial, which I won heavyweight and overall. 6 weeks after that, I do the Canadian National. I take the first place in Super Heavy, which was my first try in the Super Heavy. And since that, I continue to be on the diet and preparing for North America and hope to take my pro card this time.
Now, yeah, let's talk a little bit about this. First of all, you started out in France. What made you leave France to come to Canada?
Okay, so what moves me from France? That is, in France you don't have those gyms like you found here in America, Canada, U.S. So here there's a lot of good gyms, big gyms, very well equipped, and in France you don't have that. This is a really little gyms. And in Canada, you have more opportunity, I would say, because this is a big country. You can success if you work hard, and this is what I love in the mentality, America, work hard and you'll be rewarded.
So you actually left France to be a bodybuilder, is really what it amounts to, correct?
Exactly. I sacrificed everything, to leave France because I leave all my family, all my friends there because I born and live there since 30 years. So this is only since 2 years here in Canada. So yeah, exactly. I leave it to success here and, living for a better life for my wife and my little children, my baby, which is 6 months.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so since he's born. So 1 week after he's born, I'm dieting for the contest.
Now, that's a very big sacrifice. Like you said, I'm sure your family thinks you're crazy, right?
Because not a lot of people can do that. Sacrifice everything,
sure.
Moving for a place, change country and change continent. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is really, really far from there, and but I know what it takes in bodybuilding. If you want to success, you have to work extremely hard and to sacrifice, to move, because success doesn't come in the dream. You have to work for it. And I'm sure that Canada is a very, very good place for it.
Well, you're packing a lot of muscle on that frame. You won the super heavyweight class at the Canadian Nationals, which is an accomplishment in and of itself. And I think a lot of people thought you probably should have gotten the overall. That wasn't to be then. Now you're going to be hitting the North American this coming weekend. And, how tall are you, number one, and how much do you weigh?
When I was in Canada, I was 225. When I was for the weigh-in, I was 224.
Oh.
So it was really, really borderline. So really what I thought, I say, hey, Loutfi, let's go to the super heavy because there's a lot of big guys, but I'm sure I have a better symmetry, better condition.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I train this guy. I do this game, I've done this game to say, let's go in the super heavies, drink just a little water to do the correct weight.
You gain weight.
And I moved to go in the super heavy. So night of the show, perhaps I was 226 around, and 6 weeks before that at Provincial I was more. I was like 229, but not as ripped as in Canada. In Canada, I have a very great condition. I was very pleased of it, and like you say, Dave, I was absolutely sure that I would take the overall. Because when you have a guy like Ben Pakulski, who told you this is yours, he told me this pro card is yours because you are the leanest guy, better back. So I was sure I will take it because he said, he don't know me.
Right.
Ben is not my friend, so I said, okay, if the pro told this, then I have to take my due.
Well, sometimes when you're the new guy on the block, you don't always get the nod, and I think probably people were surprised to see you there, and you could wind up being the surprise of the North American Championships because there's a lot of favorites going into this show. Keith Williams, for one, who has been second a number of times.
Exactly.
You have Abbas Khatami, who has won the class twice already in the North Americans and didn't get his pro card. This year they're giving 2 pro cards. How do you feel going up against some of these guys that have been around for quite a while?
Oh, Dave, I love to watch my competitor before the stage. So I was for sure on MD and RX Muscle to watch those videos.
Right.
And so I was just watching, and I think I have a really, really good chance. You can compare the physique, but many of those 2 guys, Abbas and Keith Williams, I think the key for me is really my symmetry. I think I'm well proportioned, no weak points, have great line, I think, of round muscle and shredded. So I think really I can take a really good place. Like I told you, I go there for the first place in super heavy and the overall. This is really my goal.
Well, you might be the surprise dark horse of the entire show because people are not expecting you. They don't know who you are. They're going to know who you are after this video, but...
Exactly. Yeah, Dave, that's why I call you, and that's why I thank you very, very well for this, because after the Canadian, I thought that the only problem I have was not my physique, was not my tan, not my posing, but my notoriety. Nobody knows me, so they don't give me the pro card for it. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I post some video on MD, and I'm right now with you on RX Muscle, so people can know me, watch my video, how I train hard. I'm not training as hard in this video because a little bit sick this day. I have some problem with my stomach. Uh-huh. Perhaps many shows, long diets, and come from a travel in Saskatoon for the nationals. I was a little bit tired, but I've done what I can.
Well, you got to be excited going into this event, and you know what? One of your countrymen, Mark Lavoie, surprised the lineup 2 years ago and won the Masters and the Open. So anything is possible. The North American is judged very fairly because it is 3 countries: Mexico, the United States, and Canada. So they do look at everyone very fairly, and I think that you'll definitely get a fair shot when you're out there.
Yeah, I have the chance to meet Mark Lavoie when I was in Pro Gym, because the first year I was in Pro Gym at Montreal, and the next year now I'm in Powerflex. So this is a very nice guy, and I know he took the North American. This is why make me preparing for this contest. I said, okay, if a Canadian won it, why not a second one? A second Canadian can win it also.
And no one knew who he was either.
So this is good, you don't have to be known to win. And also this is Hassan Stunajama.
Yes, Hassan Jama.
He competes in the heavyweight, and really he makes me start the preparation, because after the Canadian Nationals, I was at the airport with all the competitors, and there were also Chris White, who won the Nationals Canadian in Masters. I was speaking with those guys, and everybody pushed, to do, okay, let's go to the North American. You can take a pro card, you have your chance. The judge fair, people Canadian, athletes Canadian, always do well. So take your chance, I'm still in good shape,
Right.
So I know I have nothing to lose, and I will lose 1 year if I wait the Canadian Nationals for the next year. And next year, I want to be a pro and come in the pro ranks with the 10 more pounds and better condition, better symmetry.
Well, like I said, this year they're giving 2 pro cards, so you really do have a good shot, a much better shot than in years past when they only gave 1 away. Now, I just saw you take off your tank top here, and you're doing some pull downs on the lat pull down machine, and you're right, your back is very well developed, especially those lower lats. Has this been a body part that always came pretty easy to you?
No, it wasn't easy, because when I began the bodybuilding, I was like 140 pounds, believe it or not.
Wow, that's like me.
140 pounds, really, really skinny. And so it took me a lot of efforts, but I began, like everybody, with chains and the bench rows with the barbells. I think this is really the bench rows who build me this low back, this thickness, it comes from there.
When you say bench rows, what does that mean exactly? What are you doing? You're doing bent over rows?
Yeah, the bench row,
bench rows.
Barbell.
Okay.
Yeah, bench row, sorry.
And do you like to take an underhanded or an overhanded grip on those?
I do it, like the style Dorian Yates, This is what
underhanded.
This year, and it works very, very well for me because it seems like I have the same power, if I do it on the Dorian Yates style or the normal style. So I love to do it with the reverse grip.
And you have very good lower lat development. I would have to assume that's what it probably comes from.
Exactly. Yeah, I've done a lot of basic movements. This is what I've always do during the 14 years of my training since I go to the gym. It was chins, bench rows, also the deadlift. I've done a lot of deadlifts. I've done a lot of deadlift in the off season. But I stop it like, I would say 2 months before the show or 1 month before the show. I stop it because it takes a lot of energy to do it, and it doesn't give me always the results and the pump I need. The bench rows with the barbell always give me this pump. That's why I have always this movement in all my back workout.
Why do you think that there's not more very big guys from France? I noticed that in France you have very symmetrical bodybuilders, but there's never any masked guys that are very big. I mean, you have to be the biggest French bodybuilder I've seen in a very long time.
Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know some. You have, I think, Alexandre Nataf, which is very, very big.
Yeah.
The Tampa, you have also Lionel Beyiki. He has a wonderful physique. The type of physique I'm dreaming about, like Flex Wheeler, which is my favorite physique.
Mm-hmm.
And
but Alexander Natif is short. You know what I mean? You're a slightly taller version. You're more of you look more like an American bodybuilder. I mean, you have good symmetry. You have good size. You pack on your body. There doesn't seem like there's a lot of French bodybuilders like that. Is that because of the lack of food, or is it just that people don't really get encouraged to bodybuild over there?
Yeah, that didn't encourage at all bodybuilders. Bodybuilders are not well recognized in the France. People don't love it. And when you have big arms, that means that you have nothing in your head. So this is what everybody thought about bodybuilding in French. Not everybody, but you can say 80% of the people think that. And it's very, very sad, because, sport is very, very important. And I will say that you have the soccer, which is well recognized in France,
right.
Baskets, and other sports, but not at all the bodybuilding. And about my physique, perhaps I have this kind of physique because I was very skinny and tall when I was young. So I know that I have the
genetics,
the genetics, the good physique to begin with it.
Well, you look phenomenal. You look great, Loutfi, and
I'm looking for a sponsor. So if there is a company interested that I represent them, I will do very, very well. I will be honored to have a contract. I hope I will take my pro card and have a contract, and success in bodybuilding, and be a very, very good pro. Thank you very much.
I'm sure if you get your pro card, there'll be plenty of supplement companies knocking on your door. You got a great physique, you got a great attitude, and you seem like a nice enough guy. For now, we're out of time, though. I'm Dave Palumbo with Loutfi Ajaoun in the Iron Asylum.